Entering menu narration pop-up. Do you want menu narration? Yes, keep on. No, turn off.
This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. The crowd has packed this place out, and you can feel the energy reverberating. It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe down on the sidelines, and Holly, a little familiarity in this one.
Guys, Florida has been through the gauntlet with coaches lately, trying to find some stability. They have a new opportunity here with a young up-and-coming coach in John Summerall. He has been a proven winner at all of the stops. Now he has an opportunity to turn the Gators around and bring them back to relevance in the SEC. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. Looking forward to see how this one goes. The Gators will kick off first, and here we go. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Texas State's offense will have the football first. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. And you get the idea that he'll be keeping an eye on the kind of day his counterpart is having for their offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known.
Man, I've been waiting for this game for a long time, Reese, after everything you just said. Do not blink, do not go to the bathroom, because both of these offenses can score quickly. These passing attacks are two of the most dangerous in the entire country, and it's always fun when you get to this first game now, because it's one thing to do it in practice, but you can't wait to get out and finally do it against a live defense. And when you've got quarterback play, you've got weapons catching the ball like these offenses have, boy, oh boy, you know it's just going to be exciting.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Caught in the backfield, it's Evans. Tackled there by the defense.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that play.
Lost to throw again. Unloads to the wideout. Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. A tough start to the opening drive as the defense comes up with a big play. So the opening drive of the game, and you spin it up. That's not the way to get things started.
Coaches are always preaching about not committing penalties and winning the turnover battle. So you're able to go on this first drive, and you're doing a couple positive things, and then turn it over, not the start this offense wanted.
Florida's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. This coaching staff, really this entire offense, licking their chops to try to take advantage of this matchup. They'll run out of the gun with Jaden Ball. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up, you can get some movement at the back and find a little crease for your running back.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. He's got it on the right. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll run play action. Takes the easy throw in the flat. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Well, they were counting on winning the one-on-one battle. They got the completion, but the yardage didn't work out.
Yeah, and a lot of times, man, that's what I do on short yardage situation. 3rd and short, make my guy fall forward for a couple yards, try to get the first down, but it was a good tackle, and the receiver got absolutely nowhere after the catch.
He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And I've never met an offensive player who said, no, we don't want to go for it on 4th and 1. 4th and 1 is a great situation for the offense. You got to get 1 yard. You practice it all the time. You got to be physical. Go out and get it. They did a good job going out and getting that 1 yard.
They can really be aggressive after that last play at 2nd and 3. Handoff, Jaden running left. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down.
This guy's got a lot of tools in his toolbox toting the rock, man. He showed you right there. And when I think back to Florida running backs, Emmitt Smith, all-time great. But a guy I played with in Gainesville, Fred Taylor. He was so big, but so fast for a guy his size. He just caused so many problems for the defenses we faced.
Runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. Fires to the middle. Wilson has it over the middle. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job, great catch.
Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? Now on the option. Now the pitch. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. The Gators pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Trying to run, it's ball. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive battle, and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. Handoff for Ball. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get...
And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
On 3rd and long, you know what's coming. That's exactly where you want to get an offense.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Takes a shot as he throws, and it never had a chance. Incomplete. Motion from the wide receiver. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. 4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. The sure hands, it's Sparks. Got maybe a yard, 3rd down and 9 coming.
Nice completion, nice short gain. Now it sets up 3rd down. And wait a minute, 3rd down now becomes, we're going to go for it on 4th down anyway, so it really doesn't matter that much. Great job getting a little chunk. Now we get to go have some fun.
Jackson going to throw it. On the run, still looking. The defense is there, and a great job to keep him from getting to that 1st down marker. He's hard to get a handle on. It'll be 4th and short. Kick is in the air. Way back in his own territory as he hauls it in. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on 4th down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker.
Yeah, you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Sets up the screen. Shows him the stiff arm. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Man, you just feel it, couldn't you? Just how badly that guy wanted to get that 1st down. He knows, hey, we're on our own side of the field. We're not trying to punt. I've got to do something. I've got to make somebody miss to go pick up this 1st down for my offense, and that's exactly what he did.
Going downfield for the big play. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge. And knock it away.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver at his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
Wants to throw again. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Gets the back moving. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Brown. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The play action fake. Fires to the wideout. Finds space on the right. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. The Gators have it with a 1st and goal. Quarterback making adjustments. From the gun. Snagged out of the air. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the time. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the PAT makes it 7-0. They took it 71 yards down the field, and they capped things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. They're trying to put something, anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. The run inside. It's Burgess. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Bobcats with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got the quick pass. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
I love the anticipation on that throw by the QB on the out route. You got to throw it before the receiver comes out of his break. Nice work.
This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. Rushes on him. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
The Bobcats will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Fields the punt and tries to work it the other way. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to throw it again. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but he's not able to get to the 1st down mark.
I like this tight end. He does a really nice job on his route running. He's been beating man coverage. He can find the soft spots in the zones. You got to get him involved.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw, time running short in the half. They're working that left side. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half.
All right, guys, you've been calling a magnificent game there in Gainesville so far. This offense just continues to find a way to make big plays. No death by 1,000 cuts today. They are consistently gaining chunks of yardage, and it's reflected there on the scoreboard.
And the Bobcats will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They didn't, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. Motion from the wideout. Maybe a crease. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down.
It's so important this offense is able to get this guy the ball in space, especially on the perimeter of the field. And I love that last play call because he's able to get outside and use his speed. To me, that's where this guy is his most dangerous.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Here's a give the ball. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5.
And that's a good sign for this offense, maybe finishing this football game. Maybe they can get that ground game going. They've tried. They just haven't had a lot of success. Made them very one-dimensional. Nice to see them run the football with some efficiency later in this game.
On target to the left. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
And that's a nice job by this offense. They got to find a way to continue to string good plays together. They've had a few, but they haven't put 3, 4, 5, 6 together, putting a drive like this together. Now, let's go pay this thing off and punch it in the end zone.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw on first down. Looking for the end zone. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive.
Hey, guys, I tell you what, man, they wanted to they were ready to rock and roll to start this second half. They put a nice drive together, and then it's just about managing the game, right? Don't take points off the scoreboard. I start to get an area where I'm in field goal range. I'm getting ready to score a touchdown. Be smart with the football. He gets just a little greedy, and the defense makes him pay.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Strong, firm tackle. The Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Jackson gonna throw it. Got his man on the right. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep him from getting the first down. And the Bobcats getting set on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it in the middle. It's Sparks. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Keeps it on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Now staring at a 3rd and short from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And man, that's another drive for this offense where it's frustration. You're looking to the sidelines, there's not a lot of juice, man. They haven't been able to get going and put drives together and score points. They've got to find something because this game's starting to creep along, and they really need to make something happen.
Found a lot of running room before he goes out of bounds, and what a way to build a little momentum. Here comes the Gators offense ready to go on the attack. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Off the play fake. Lets it fly. Makes the grab at the 10. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's first and goal from the 8.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throwing catch.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on first down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
And he was shooting for the end zone there, and they couldn't make the completion. And they'll try it again after getting nothing on second down. It's third and goal from the 3. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gators! The short hands in the end zone, and he has 6.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point makes it 14-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. He'll bring it out. It's Jenkins. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. Off play action on first down. The short hands, it's Burgess. Could not make his way to the corner. They're dealing with a second and long. Quarterback Keith. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Going to have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive.
Man, what a big catch on third down. Going up, catching the football, understanding where you're at, now getting a fresh set of downs. Nice play by the receiver.
Looking for a crease. It's Burgess. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jackson will throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. Guys, this offense is already reeling down. Multiple possessions, really need to cash in on this drive. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. He'll heave it deep. And he's got it inside the 35. Gets enough for the first down, but not sure they'll get another playoff here in the third quarter. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Got it behind the line. It's Sparks. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. We've reached the break. It's Florida with the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. Just about ready to go in the fourth, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking for open space. It's Burgess. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. The Bobcats kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Texas State. Made the grab and took it on in for the score. We talk about pocket presence. There's also pocket punishment that's part of it, and he was able to withstand it and deliver the football.
It comes with the job description, Reese. You know as a quarterback that this is going to happen eventually. You are going to get hit. So why not then deliver touchdowns deep down the field? Doesn't get any better than that.
He's tackled, brought down right at the 25-yard line on the return. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. They'll start on the ground with Jaden Ball. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
How about the job by this defense? They knew what they were getting into. A really good running back. We talked to him this week. It was the main focus point of this offense. Stopping the run game, stopping the run game. Boy, have they showed up and showed out and answered that challenge.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And it's intercepted. A huge fourth quarter play for this defense. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Burgess. Found a little space, and he's got 4 to the 35. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Jackson gonna throw it. Here's the pressure. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
Not a lot of good things happen when your quarterback gets hurried. When you speed up that processor just a little bit, make him a little bit uncomfortable, the defense
makes the catch, and he's free. Touchdown, Bobcats. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Hey, man, I don't know what they talked about at the half, man, but this team is rolling, doing an unbelievable job getting the football, putting it in the end zone again. And how about the defense doing their job, Palmer? Momentum is crazy in college football, but here in the second half, they've come out and seized it.
Yeah, this has been a master class in complementary football. Offense doing their job, the defense getting off the field, giving it back to the offense, everything going their way, and you're right. College football, we see momentum shifts all the time. All of the momentum, all of the good juju right now, clearly on their side.
2 running backs alongside the quarterback. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on first down. He fires a bullet to the right. And that one falls incomplete. They tried to go over the top on first down. Second down coming up. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on second down. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. Buys a little extra time. Throws to the wideout. He's open on the right. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game, mark it at the 47. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
It's too bad because these receivers are winning outside one-on-one. If this offensive line can just give their quarterback a little bit more time, there are some plays to be had.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Got a man. It's Brown.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get two bodies around and maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gators have this offense rolling. To the air on 1st down. Gets it to him on the screen. No sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one.
And that's a really good play by this defense because you want to run a screen offensively when they're blitzing. When they bring pressure, you can throw it right over the top, get it to them, get some space, but they stayed home just enough there to make the play and get the tackle for a loss.
They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Gators are in the red zone. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. They want to continue this long drive. 9th play coming. It's 3rd and 5. They'll move the wide receiver. Trying to impose their will with the run. They get him corralled, but he carries it all the way down to the 7-yard line.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off and they pick it up.
Yeah, you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the 1st down.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. The defense there to make the stop. He barreled right into the teeth of the monster and picked up 4.
If at first you don't succeed, try again. I wouldn't be surprised if they just turn around and hand it off to him again here on 2nd.
They've moved him forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Touchdown, Gator! And with that, they move out front here in the 4th. The Gators answer right back.
Man, how about this offense in crunch time, doing what they do, getting 6 on the board. Now I turn to my defense right now and said, boys, we need one more stop. Go out there, get me one more.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Running inside, it's Burgess. And he got 5 yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
It's complete to the right. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this third down play. Jackson will throw. Moves around to clear up the vision. He slides past the sticks. That'll be enough to convert the third down. Now the offense wants to make sure everything's straightened out, and they call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Fires to the right. And that one's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Oh, they're after him. Just missed his man. Gave him just a little too much.
And you just got to know the situation of the game, obviously. After that incompletion, now setting up third down, you've still got timeouts. You can attack the middle of the field. It's all out there for you. There's no need to panic. Because of those timeouts, you still have an eternity to get back in this game.
The offense will use a timeout. Clock is stopped with 22 seconds left. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. He goes right back to the air. Complete.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
Throws for the tight end. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. Passes incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
What a fantastic job by the defense that time, forcing the incompletion. They've got the lead late, setting up 4th down. Can they come up with one more stop? If they get it, they might win this game.
It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. Desperately wanted to convert on 4th down, but couldn't do it. Running backs on either side of the quarterback. Keeps it on 1st down. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run pitch by this defense. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get the close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis, saying goodbye, everybody. A picture-perfect afternoon for EA Sports College football. Conference bragging rights, just part of the stakes as these two get set to square off. It's the Georgia State Panthers and the Pioneers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to Holly Rowe with the latest on the weather.
Guys, it is a wild scene here down on the field. The home coach has told me pregame, one thing he's got his eyes on, the weather. We weren't sure what to expect today, but this weather has turned out to be beautiful. He said that will have a great impact and be a benefit to his team here today. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Georgia State will kick it off to get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So it's the Pioneers offense onto the field first, and we'll see their opening script. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. It is on him. He's their best player to make this offense go.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level, that can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that one.
Hopefully that's not going to affect the quarterback's confidence going back to this guy later. That was a catch he should have made. He dropped it. Let's see what the QB does moving forward.
They'll send the back in motion. Got enough for the first. Might have a chance. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down.
And that's the danger on 3rd and short as a defense, right? You line all those bodies up close to the line of scrimmage. If you let the running back into the second level, you know it's going to be a big one. A nice effort that time by the safety, making a touchdown-saving tackle.
Looking downfield, it's Sherrod. Makes the grab, it's Miller. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first, it's at the 37.
This offense is just so dynamic because they've got playmakers at all the skill positions, right? We just saw a big play in the running game. Now we see one in the passing game. There's not one dude that you can key on here if you're on defense to try and slow them down.
Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
The defense wins that one, and the offensive line was challenged by their coaching staff coming into this game to try and get push up front and establish the line of scrimmage. They're going to have to do a better job running than that if they're going to win this one.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Here's a heat. Finds a man on the right. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
And when you run the option, you run the risk of putting the ball on the deck, and especially once that thing starts to string out and the defense does a really good job playing assignment football, man on a man. I got the quarterback taken care of, and you could tell. Had the running back taken care of, too. Nowhere to go with that pitch, and they forced the turnover.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice game. The Panthers in the hurry-up.
And that was the perfect play call, throwing the slant against the blitz. There's one less guy in coverage because they're bringing an extra guy after the quarterback. So QB gets it out quickly, throws it out in front of his target. He's able to catch it, and not just that, he's able to advance it for an explosive play.
The Panthers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. keep it on the ground. They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run.
You just need more from your offensive line. Second and short like that, you'd love to be able to fire off the ball and pick that up running it, but the defense was able to get penetration. They were able to get a stop, and now you set up third down, and this offensive line is going to have to play a lot better here.
They'll try to run for it, and they'll get nothing going on this one either, at least back to the line of scrimmage, but it is fourth down. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Trying to keep this drive alive. They're able to make the stop, but not before Georgia State has a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. On the run, it's Hart. It'll be a gain of 6, sets up 2nd and 4. They'll line up for a second down play. They'll run it from the gun. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's first down at the 27. And the Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They think they can create space here with the run to the right. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Pulls it on the option. They wrestle him to... The Panthers pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. They'll run it. It's Butler. There's a crease. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Quick release by the QB. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Georgia State. Timely decisions, effective play management helps them get in the end zone after that marathon drive.
And every time the offense needed to play, boom, they got it. I mean, you think about it. Whether it's a small run, small pass, whatever they needed, they got it done, and they popped it in for the score.
And he added the extra point. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Pioneers offense takes the field to get this drive underway. Ball security going to be paramount this time, Jesse.
Yeah, and sense of urgency, too. They're trailing in this game right now. The turnover wasn't great, so, David, they really got to be able to put something positive together on this drive.
Going to take a shot at this DB. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the first quarter. We've reached a break. Georgia State has the lead as we get a look at the numbers so far. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Looking for a man. It's Sherrod. Under fire. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Offense staying on the field. They'll hurry up on 4th down. Motion from the back. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. He just threw it away, couldn't find a man, and I guessed at least he said... The old horseshoe, Ohio Stadium in Columbus, Ohio. It's the FIU Panthers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe is down on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. Checking in with the FIU head coach pregame. He understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. The Buckeyes ready to put toe to leather, and here we go. That is not the way you want to start with the kickoff going out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Incomplete. That one batted away at the line of scrimmage.
I love the job here by the linebacker. He just kind of floats and he's shuffling and he's waiting to see which way the quarterback's going to go with the football. Not able to snag it out of the air, but hey, batting it away. It's a big-time play.
We talked about it earlier. Now this home crowd making life difficult. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down.
Coaches look at this stat every single football game. How do you execute on third down? And a lot of times, man, it's about being in position and making plays, and that's exactly what he did. The right spot, breaking on the football, being physical, setting the tone in this football game.
That thing was down for a while, but the big bounce carried it into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. Say it. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Right down the middle. Over the middle with Smith. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. One of the great programs in the history of the sport, sort of built on the running game, but these days, Ohio State defined by explosive pass play.
Yeah, and you can call yourself whatever you want. A lot of people claim different things like wide receiver U, but when you look at Ohio State,
he's loose down the middle. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. This crowd absolutely loving it as he rolled into the end zone.
And that is exactly what they wanted to see. They talked about bolstering their speed at the running back spot. They said this guy could do it. And you get a good glimpse of it early in this football game. Palmer, there's one thing to talk about speed. It's another thing to talk about speed. And that guy takes off, erases some angles, and makes the big play early.
It's so true, David. There's so many really good running backs in the country that can make people miss, but when we see them get into the second level, they always get caught. This guy is a little bit different. And now if you're on defense, that's a big alert. You know, hey, if we don't tackle him, if linebackers miss him, if safeties miss him, and this guy gets in the second level, he is taking it to the house. There's a lot of pressure now on this defense to tackle.
The Panthers offense comes out ready to go to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
and it really doesn't matter what play call this offense does. Like first possession, 3 and out, obviously struggled. This one right here, nothing on the ground. The offensive line has to do a better job. They got to be better up front, whether they want to run it, whether they want to throw it. It's got to start with the offensive line.
Fires to the middle. Right through his hands. You just have to make that catch, and it'll be 3rd down.
Man, those are frustrating because you know you're supposed to catch that. You're supposed to secure it. It's going to happen, but it's just frustrating for those receivers. Just tap the chest. My bad, dog.
The horseshoe is rocking, trying to help their defense on 3rd down. From the shotgun, the inside give. Tackle is made at the 30-yard line, and it'll be 4th down. Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. He uncorks a bullet to the right. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
Aggressive. You want to be aggressive. You want to take chances, and you tell your team about it all week, and you come out and you get an opportunity in the first half to go for it on 4th down. You shot your shot. The problem is now you put your defense in a bad situation early in this game where you're going to have to try to find a way to get a stop and create some momentum.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Fires toward the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a 3rd and long. Here's Julian saying to throw. He'll take a shot. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, And quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And with the extra point, they stretch the lead to 13. And with that kickoff going out of bounds, they will get great field position to start. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to figure out a way to move the chains after that second down incompletion. He'll take the deep shot. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, that is such great third down defense. Seeing the football, breaking on the football, knowing where he's at, because he's probably going to get that first down, but nice timing. Sometimes guys get there just a little bit early. Get the
guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down.
First half being that aggressive on your side of the field, that's a different world. Like, you live in the analytics world, and I know people say go for it more often. I don't see the point in going for it on that one early in the game in that situation.
So now it's 2nd and long. Here's Sayin to throw. Complete on the left to Smith. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. The Buckeyes look to do some damage in the red zone. Back to pass, it's Sayin. Looking left. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. On the delay, it's Jackson. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. And the Buckeyes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Swings it out to his running back. It's a fumble! And they were lucky that fumble went out of bounds. They'll maintain possession.
And the ball goes out of bounds, thankfully, for your offense that you didn't turn it over. And now it's decision time. Do we want to punt the football or do we want to go for it? Analytics, of course, I think says go for it every single time. I don't necessarily agree with that, but at least you didn't turn the football over there.
Passing on the field goal try. Ball at the 10, and here they come to go for it on 4th and short. They'll try to sneak it. And nothing on the ground. This defense having none of it and stopping him on 4th down. The coach still thinks he was right. The officials say he was not. The challenge is denied, and the timeout is gone. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. He'll start this drive going to the air. And he's got his man on the sideline. He'll come up a little short of the first down.
You know, and that's a route this offense practices all week long. You really have to have great timing when you're throwing these out routes. There's nothing a defender can do on that one. Perfectly thrown, well caught. Nice job getting his feet in bounds.
The last completion got him 6. Now it's 2nd and 4. Caught, and he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here, and they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Looking downfield on first down. He wants to go deep. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. The Buckeyes roll that offense back out there. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on fourth downs, you're right. Create some of the explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. Say it. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to throw, it's Sayin. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, they hooked up already once for a score today, so the quarterback's going back to him again deep down the field, but it falls incomplete.
Boy, guys, they got off to a great start with that big first play on this drive, but now a couple of incompletions. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
This quarterback has to know he's got to get rid of the football quickly. This defense has already shown on film that they'll rush this outside linebacker up.
Guys, look at this. A surprise. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Saying to throw for it on fourth. Looking for a deep man. Makes a catch. First down and maybe a lot more.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
That last big play has them in business. Just outside the red zone, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, say it, firing to the end zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting the throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Goodness, that happened fast. He was in the backfield before the ball was even snapped.
Oh, man, adrenaline pumping, heart beating a little faster. There is some intensity on that one. From the gun on third down, say it. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Oh, it's picked off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
See, not all linebackers are just big meatheads, right, that come downhill and hit you in the mouth. What a good job of understanding. It's a passing situation. I drop back. I see it. I break on the football in zone coverage. Give me that rock.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Wants to throw on first down. Unloads to the wideout. Got his man to the left. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down. They've been completely lethargic in this first half, but finally some signs of life.
And we've seen it, Reese, throughout time, throughout college football history. You get that one big play, momentum starts to come in, and I don't know what it is. It changes everything. Maybe that's the play they needed to finally get some points on the scoreboard before the half.
And I think a big reason this offense is struggling right now, why they're trailing on the scoreboard, is they have not been able to protect this guy, and it's affected him. He has not looked very accurate. Moving forward, the pass pro has got to be better to help this guy out.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. wants to throw it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. All kinds of room to the right. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeye!
Well, the QB was trying to throw it to his running back behind the line of scrimmage. He never saw the defender. That was as easy a pick six as that guy is ever going to score.
Say it. Flips it out in the flat. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that two-point conversion attempt goes awry. They already have the lead, and they apparently want more here in the first half, going for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Off the play fake on first down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
We haven't even gotten to halftime yet. This offense has their hands full trying to keep this quarterback standing up straight. They've already given up multiple sacks. That's the biggest reason why they're trailing by as much as they are. They better go in at halftime and make some big-time adjustments.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physically by this defense.
Out of the gun to give to the back. Here's a little room there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, they're able to catch the defense off guard. They're obviously thinking pass. This back is dangerous on first down, second, and third. And he shows you the vision and shows you the speed. I just love how decisive he is. He's getting north right away.
And third down and long, man, everything in you knows it's a pass. Surely they're not going to run the football. But I think what you said is important, having a guy like this that can chew up yards so quickly. Because I'm thinking just make the tackle. No big deal. Force the fourth down. But, man, what a nice play by the running back.
This offense has put a pretty good drive together, man, like showing a little bit of balance, back-to-back plays, creating some chunks of yardage, and now really set up in a position to do well. First and goal, and the defense, their heads spinning a little bit because mixing the run and pass really well on this drive.
The snap sets up to throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
And you try to catch them off balance, maybe on first down and goal right here, a situation where maybe you sneak in a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
It's incomplete, and he's lucky to get that one back, almost intercepted.
Man, an almost disaster again for this offense. He's already thrown 2 interceptions. The defense got their hands on another one. They are dialed in. They really got a good beat on this passing game.
It's third and goal and a long way from the end zone. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be fourth down.
Fourth down here, it's still early in the game. I'm not chasing points. Take the field goal, pay this drive off.
And they have analytical cards nowadays that says the exact situation, what the score is, do you go for it or not? Look at the card, make the decision.
They'll send out the kicker here. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the missed field goal, the deficit is still 19.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast. Bad miss by the kicker.
Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's Julian saying to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. To the air, it's Sayin. He's not afraid to go deep. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. And that is not what they were after. Kickoff sails out of bounds. An excellent field position for this offense. Here's Sayin to throw. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game. Throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear.
He's going to let one fly down the middle. Makes a deep grab. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And how about the big strike down the field? I love when offenses take shots down the field, try to make big plays. Now they're set up in the red zone.
The Buckeyes trying to pay off the threat on first and goal. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll go play action with Sayin. Fires into the end zone. Almost intercepted. They took a shot on first down and just about turned the thing over. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Pressure coming. And down he goes.
Perfect execution by this defense. They played pass, sat back, looked at the quarterback, took everything away, and even better, good pass rush, finishes it. Now put them in a predictable third and long situation.
Finding some room. He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range if they choose to kick it here.
It's unfortunate for this offense, guys. Had they not had the mental errors and mistakes early in the drive, they'd be sitting pretty right now. Even after that long gain on the running play, they've still got fourth down.
Fourth down, Sayin. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the punishment has been extended.
Well, this offense needed a touchdown. No doubt that that was the guy the QB was going to be looking for on that play.
And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass. And that was not what they had in mind as the kickoff sails out of bounds. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch, elite coverage.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at third and long.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
You have to wonder, after missing a field goal on the last drive, how are they going to play this third down? He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And you got to expect this offense to go for it again here on fourth down, right? Obviously trailing, we're in the second half, but we saw them try to go for it on fourth down early. Didn't have any success. They've got to dial up a better play here.
They kick it away on fourth down. And the punt hits at the 6, and they can't down it, and it'll be a touchback. Ohio State sending out the offense to start this drive. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
They really got things moving on this drive. Second play of the drive comes from the 37. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Say it. He's got him this time. Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
And I'm not surprised by this QB, man. He's picking up where he left off, right? They built a cushion, built a lead, struggling to stop the passing game, keep pushing the ball down.
He wants to take the top off. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Again, it's Sayin. This time he's got his man. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31. The Buckeyes, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. The run inside. It's Jackson. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll go right back to it. Plows through the defense. Worked it down to the 22-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice. And to keep this drive going. They were easily within field goal range there, but they don't feel like you can win this game 3 points at a time.
Nah, pass. I mean, you got to be aggressive. You got to get touchdowns, man. You've seen the emphasis. Defenses are willing to give up yards now to make you.
Throw to the end zone, picked off. Down in the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
You can't give points away when you're a QB. You have to understand, I got to be aggressive, and it's tough in the red zone because those are really tight windows. But, man, the one thing I cannot do is turn the football over. I got to make sure I get points. Really poor decision. Great play by the defense.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. Out of the gun, the inside give. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Panthers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Right back to him on the ground. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. Well, guys, Ohio State has the lead here. We take just a minute to look at the stats as they are threatening to put this one away. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Flips it out on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
lot of times on 3rd and long, you're not thinking blitz. You're thinking they're going to sit back in zone and play conservative. They blitz. Kind of
look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, going to the air. Lets it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47.
And that's a really good job by the defense, understanding the situation of football. It's 4th down. It's late in the game. You got a multi-possession lead. Take away all the deep stuff.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They've built a huge lead now. Incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football.
He hurls one deep down the left side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now facing a 3rd and long. Sayin from the gun on 3rd down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Oh, he's got some space. And he'll pick up the 1st down, but he got drilled on that tackle. And the Buckeyes will snap it on 1st and 10. Throwing, Sayin. Looking down the middle. It's complete. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the Oak.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's at the 40, the 20, the 10. He took that baby all the way to the house. A pick 2, as it were.
Great job on special teams, getting penetration, getting the block. You've got the convoy. It's a scoop score, 2 points the other way.
He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. Offense comes out ready to go on the attack. Defense made a play with that interception to set them up. Now to see if they can cash it in. Inside the 30. Flying down the right side. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. But they still do count it for 6.
Well, on that run, he shows you why he's so dynamic. He's got all the tools in the toolbox to hit the home run, David, and they're going to stay patient with him. They know they're not going to score a touchdown every single time they give it to him, but he is that guy that can break the game wide open for this offense. Expect more from him.
Yeah, and then once you start giving it to him, you create that balance on offense. Then you can play action and suck those linebackers up. So it's only going to help this offense make it more two-dimensional as opposed to one. Get the running game going, and then it opens up the pass.
And he's going to bring it out. They'll corral him and get him down at the 17-yard line on the return. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you...
There he goes. Drills him with the stiff arm. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. This offense capable of exploding at any moment. Now they're set up inside the 30 with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Powers forward, but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Play fake, say it. Rushes on him. And they got him.
We've seen this defensive end make a lot of plays. In the run game, he's setting the edge. He's forcing the football to go back inside, but he's not a one-trick pony. He can also get out of his stance, use his hands, and use his speed to beat offensive tackles and get to the QB.
Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's taking a deep shot. Couldn't hang on to that one. This defense has already picked off 3 passes, almost had the 4th. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
And that play is a microcosm of what this game has been. They have not been able to protect their quarterback.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Hauls in the deep ball. Flying down the left side. And he scores! Touchdown, Florida International.
And how about the bomb? The long field all the way across the field. Big-time play, big-time throw. Receiver runs underneath it, takes it to the house. Huge play for this offense.
They want to see if they can score the deuce. He's brought down, and that one never had a chance, and the 2-point conversion attempt fails.
Ohio State 32, Florida International 15.
On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 23-yard line, so not a whole lot of room on that return. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. They'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Caught by Smith. And he'll move his way forward to the first down. They'll mark it at the 35. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Zayn plucks it out of the air. No chance to run, but they still move it forward.
I know we're a long way up here in the booth, but guys, y'all remember that ball you could throw that whistled? That thing was whistling. It had so many RPMs on it.
The Buckeyes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, short yardage situation, they decide to go with the toss play. And nice job up front, getting a little bit of push. That's all they needed to get that first.
The Buckeyes with the 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Zayn. He's going to take a shot. Oh, and he just dropped it so close to his 2nd interception of the game. Instead, it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Second down, they'll go to the air. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they're not quite in rhythm there. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jackson. Could be an alley. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Buckeyes kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. To the ground. He's got it again. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pavlik, Jesse. California Memorial Stadium in Berkeley. It's the West Virginia Mountaineers and the Cal Golden Bears. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
As I caught up with Coach Rich Rodriguez before the game, this is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted how it's going down here on the field. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. Can't wait to see how this one unfolds. The Mountaineers ready to kick it away first. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. From the gun, the running back has it. It's a fumble on the play. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Man, that's kind of a kick to the gut because you think, oh, how can I get this game started conservatively, not turn the ball over, get the positive momentum, get that first hit out, and the first carry, your running back sticks it on the floor. Defense recovers. That is not the start you drew up.
They'll run it in the red zone. It's Cook.
And that run really didn't go anywhere, and a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Makes the grab on the left. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Mountaineers want to move quickly. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job keeping that guy in the pocket.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers! When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Here comes the Golden Bear offense ready to start this drive. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute and you've got to lock in.
Songo Politelli. He fires to the left side. Goes high to pull it in. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
It's so hard to get to quarterbacks when they get the ball out of their hands this fast. Great job understanding what the defense is doing, right away assessing, hitting the corner route right off the jump.
The inside handoff. There's some room. All down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And I love these offensive coaches going right back to your guy. I believe in you. Just because you fumbled doesn't mean I'm not going to give you the football.
Yeah, he's repaying the favor right now to this coaching staff as well. And doesn't it just seem like he's running with a little bit more juice? He looks like he's ticked off.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on second down.
Gonna take a shot. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the...
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. Going the other way, and he's got room. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. Oh, it's a fumble. And this bounces out of the end zone. It'll be a touchback and a turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the back. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
He is sacked way behind the line of scrimmage. Just a catastrophic play there.
Well, that's not Lamar Jackson back there scrambling around. This is a guy the defense felt like if we can get him out of the pocket and flush him, we can get after him and chase him, bring him down. And they did that one pretty easy there, getting sacked.
Looks as if they might have that screen really set up, but he'll be stopped short of the marker. It's 4th down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. 4th down, Songa Bogatelli throws to the tight end. Makes a grab and room to run. He'll step out of bounds right at the 44. A big-time pickup on that one. And the Golden Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. JKS. Under fire. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop, the offense stays on the field. This quarterback has got to take a breath, and he's got to settle himself.
He lobs one high down the left side. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. The option, he'll keep it. Turning it on. The 30. The 20. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Rolled his way into the end zone.
I mean, talk about hard to stop. Like, so many weapons, so much speed, and then your quarterback is going to go 50-plus. Defensive coordinators, that's why nobody wants to play defense anymore or coach defense. You want to be on the offensive side of the football because otherwise you got to defend weapons like these that are just weapons of mass destruction.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. We've reached the end of the period. It's West Virginia on top, and they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway.
Number 94, set to kick off.
He'll bring it back looking for help. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Cal offense is headed back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat. He's going for a big play downfield. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Hey, listen, the quarterback didn't get the completion on that throw, but that doesn't mean you can't try again. Trusting your playmakers outside to push the field and stretch it vertically and make a play for you. It won't surprise me to see this QB take more shots as this game goes on.
Firing to the right, complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, one of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's third and short. Jaron Kiave Songopolatelli. And the missed connection on third down.
Third and short like that on your own side of the field, you're just looking for a quick hitter. You're trying to get the ball out of your hand quick.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Again, it's Songopolatelli. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there.
That tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. Fourth down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And that did not work. Defense. Spelled that one out from the beginning.
And that went nowhere fast. And first out is a good time to run a screen, try to catch them being a little bit aggressive and maybe thinking about a little bit of run and making people attack and run downhill. But the screen pass did not fool anybody. Nice discipline.
Got a little grass. Touchdown, Cal. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. And a huge run from the back for 6.
Man, it's nice to have a running back that can do that. That makes everything else easy on offense. Hey, hand it to that guy. He makes a big play. Yes, please.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. He'll bring it out. It's Epps. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Running inside. It's Cook. Across the 25, he's got room. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the second play of the drive from the 36. They'll ride the hot hand. Tackled after a short gain. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They go play action with Hawkins. Here's the pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
Hawkins from the gun on 3rd down. Makes the grab. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. Offense staying on the field there and hurry up, looking as if they'll go on 4th. Fourth down, Hawkins. Unloads to the wideout. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. The discard, and he's running free. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up mid-yardage on the return. What a play there.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, and making a big play.
They take over late and have enough time to put together a drive. Got it in the middle. It's Thomas. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the option. Now the toss. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
Just really solid play by this offense. Nice job. Whatever the defense gives you, the option, they're trying to make you wrong. The problem is, defensively, you got so much to cover. Nice chunk gain. Just remember, that quarterback can also stick his foot in the ground, get north-south, and make plays, too.
He'll try it again. Runs through a tackle. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Timeout taken now by the Golden Bears. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Third and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. From the gun on 3rd down, Songa Povatelli. He's got an open man. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. Cal uses its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. And this offense will have to feel pretty good about itself if it can tie the game before halftime. 1st and goal. Might be changing the route. Throwing, Songa Povatelli. Big fella moving. Almost in, but they'll say he didn't make it, inches away from the touchdown.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
West Virginia uses a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
That is exactly how you want to end halves. Put a drive together, score the touchdown, a chance to tie this up, and take all the momentum into halftime.
Extra point here will tie the game. And the point after is good. They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands.
Number 91, set to kick it away.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Epps. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Tight end now in motion. Michael Hawkins on the play action. Oh, they're after him. Uncorks one to the middle. He's got it on the outside. He's brought down, stopped right at the 50-yard line. As we close in on halftime, a timeout is taken here. Just enough time for one final play in this half. Hawkins. He's not afraid to go deep. He's got it down the field. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. The Golden Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. West Virginia has it back, ready to dive into that playbook. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half. Breaks into the open. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
And we talked about this guy coming into the game, man. He's a dude. Like, he's a guy that they're going to feature, they're going to give the football to. He's so good with the ball in his hand, so why would you not hand it to him as much as possible? They're doing it early, and he's getting some chunk yardage. This defense, they knew about him, but now they're finding out about him.
It's great awareness by the running back, understanding where the first down marker is and doing whatever it takes to get it.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Throwing, Hawkins. Makes the catch. It's ball. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
Come on, defense. What are we doing? I mean, you can't miss this guy. He's like literally the biggest dude on the field. That time, completely wide open. That's way too easy for the offense. He caught the football. There was nobody even near him. Someone on defense has to locate this guy. They've got to communicate to each other if they're passing off in coverage. You can't let that guy be that wide open.
He might have expected to see this DB up in his receiver's kitchen. Instead, nice little zone, and they pick up the first.
Man, offenses are getting so good, Reese, at seeing the holes in the zone, knowing you're in zone, knowing where to sit down, how to make it an easy pitch and catch for the quarterback, and that's what it was on 3rd and short.
There's just so much for this defense to think about right now. They've had strong side runs thrown at them. Now the counter. They know that this offense can work in the play action off of all these base runs too. So much offensive volume this defense needs to worry about at this point in the game.
Maybe some room here. And he slides down and gets just enough to move those chains. The Mountaineers have it with a 1st and 10. The option look. He'll toss it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28.
Playing the option, man, consistently playing responsibility football. Nice job by the defense being where they're supposed to be. This option will just keep giving it to you over and over and over again, and you got to pass those tests.
Fires to the tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
Hawkins. Safe completion on the screen. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch.
And, man, you love to see that from this offense. Coming out and answering, right? Like putting a drive together. Their defense just gave up a touchdown, but you want to snatch the momentum back. Nice job putting a little bit of a drive together. Now let's go cap this thing off with a touchdown.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, it's a nice job by the quarterback getting the ball out of his hands quickly on that RPO. He saw something he liked, just not on the same page with his receiver.
From the gun on 3rd down, Hawkins. Still looking on the move. Touchdown, West Virginia. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half. They just took the air out of that thing. That might be an understatement. They took the ball away and just wore down, just grinded away at that defense.
And took a lot of time off the clock in the process as well. I'm impressed with the physicality up front of this offense, because that's where it all starts. If you're going to march the ball down the field like they just did, you've got to be dominating in the trenches, and they are doing that in this game right now.
On the move from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. They'll run the option. He'll pitch it. They stop him after a 6-yard run out to the 24.
This offense is just like Novocaine. Like, it just give it time. It just keeps working. It's a slow death, right? Like, they continue to just chip away. Nice 1st down play. Nice read. Get it to the pitch man. Sets up a great 2nd down opportunity.
And the Golden Bears headed quickly to the line. He might want another play. The run from the shotgun. And this one's not going to work out either. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It's 4th down.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Guys, look at this. They're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th and long. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and West Virginia has the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. Down a possession here in the 4th, and they'll need to convert on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Finds his man. It's Hendricks. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And listen, obviously, at this area of the field, it's a question, it's a debate whether or not you go for that on fourth down. At the end of the day, though, I think this coach believes in his own playmakers, and he's got guys on offense that he feels can make a play in that type of situation, and he's got confidence in him. That time they weren't able to come up with it. Be curious to see what this guy does if they're in a similar situation as this game moves on.
They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They go play action with Hawkins. The sweet feet buy a little time. He's going to take off. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down. And the Mountaineers have pushed it inside the 20. Hawkins. He wants it all. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away. Count on your defense, not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done. And now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. He was looking for the big return there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 28. Cal's offense headed out onto the field to start this drive. Motion from the wide receiver. Sangopolitelli. Get it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. The Golden Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll get him down after a solid return. To have any chance in the world, this defense has to come up with a stop on 1st and goal. Tough to run it this deep in the red zone, and he found nothing at all that time. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. On the option. He'll pitch it. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Mountaineers. Great job by the back on the option.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
Motion from the wideout. He's brought down, not even close to the goal line, and that 2-point conversion attempt goes awry.
West Virginia, 34, Cal, 14.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Cal gets it back. The sturdy Golden Bear offense on its way to the field. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Sangopolitelli, play action. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Got to give this defense credit, guys, because all game long they have forced their opponent to be one-dimensional. They haven't allowed anything to happen in the passing game. As a result, we're here in the fourth quarter. They barely allowed over 100 yards passing.
It's complete on the right side. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on third down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. And you saw it right there on that play.
Finally, some signs of life from this offense, which has done nothing in the second half. It's 1st and 10. Pocket breaking down. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
And this passing attack has not been great today. It hasn't found a way to manufacture those big plays and to scare this defense. And now, in passing situations, trailing, this is a tough spot for this offense.
Sangapolitelli from the gun on third down. Just missed on the connection. Incomplete.
Entering settings screen, you have 30 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected. Menu narration option is set to off.
This defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds in this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender.
And guys, hold that thought just a second, because here comes the fourth down play. If they don't get it here, this one is probably over. Again, it's Sangapolitelli. And the fourth down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point, but now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points on the scoreboard.
So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. Fights off a defender. Past the 40. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. They've got the big fellas out there. A 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. He'll toss it. Maybe a crease. They finally knock him down. What a great pitch and run on the option.
And this defense has to be so disciplined. Like, you just got to understand, I can't all go for the quarterback, and too much attention on the quarterback. We didn't play the pitch really well. That's why this offense is really hard to stop.
He's pulled down after a tough run, gets it to the 6.
Offenses ice football games in the fourth quarter by running the football, and that's what these guys are trying to do right now, right? We're going to bleed the clock. We're going to stay on the field. It doesn't matter if the defense knows we're running it. They cannot stop us, and they're looking pretty impressive right now doing it.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
The offense failed to convert on 4th down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. The pitch. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. Timeout is called by the offense. 16 seconds left in the game. They'll move the wide receiver. JKS. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down.
It's really hard to win football games when you're one-dimensional offensively, and that's the case. They just have not been able to get anything going, throwing it deep down the field. They haven't won their one-on-one matchups. Quarterback has missed some throws, and as a result, in the fourth quarter, they barely have 100 yards passing, and that's why they're losing.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. Offense gets set for second down. Songapolatelli on the play action. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
Man, do I love being a defensive lineman in games like today when you know you got to go get the quarterback. Like, they're down on the other side. They have to throw the football. Only chance they have to get back in. I'm playing the pass every time, pinning my ears back, and going to get the quarterback.
They stop him short, and we'll have a big fourth down coming. They get the timeout, and the clock reads 3 seconds. After this, it'll be a wrap. Quarterback making checks. Fourth down, Songapolatelli. Open space at the 25. Across the 30, out of bounds at the 31-yard line, and they kick-started this drive with that one. Oh, that was a pretty rough showing there by this team. Just couldn't find a way to get things going and come up with the win.
Just got outplayed, Reese. There were moments in this game. There were plays to be had and plays to be made. At the end of the day, they just did not execute well enough in any of the 3 phases on any side of the football. So, David, moving forward, a lot to take away from this game as they try to improve.
A lot to take away and a lot to learn from. I mean, losses definitely hurt. They sting, but a lot of times most teams refocus and they get a sense of urgency now that they got a loss in that column. So watch the tape, watch what you need to improve on, and go attack it in practice.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. This is a live look at the Swamp, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium in Gainesville. Two behemoth conferences bragging rights at stake, the SEC versus the Big Ten. It's the USC Trojans and the Florida Gators. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer here in the booth. Holly Rowe is down on the sidelines, and we check in with her right now.
I caught up with the USC head coach before the game. This is a concerning crowd. You know, every time we're here, it's one of the best atmospheres in all of college football. The coach said they will have to communicate at a high level. They have worked with crowd noise all week at practice. We'll see if it pays off here today. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Gators headed for the ball, and we're ready for action. Coming out with it, it's Barber. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. The Trojans offense has the ball first today. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
And you got to love this guy's speed. And to me, David, that's the one thing that really separates him from most other running backs in college football. There are so many guys at this level that can make you miss, and they can get in the second level. They can run through tackles, catch the ball, block, all that stuff. This guy, though, has home run breakaway speed. If he gets past your second level, he's out.
And you see defenses take angles on him, and he just outruns them. Like, he's just got that extra gear that's different, that scares you. You can tell people are trying to play so fast to try to catch up. So, number one job for this defense, man, try to make him play in the phone booth, right? Like, don't let him get out in space and get matchups like on a linebacker. Not a good matchup from you. You will lose that.
Dropping back, it's Mayava. Makes a catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. This crowd, full throat, spreading the eardrums and letting them know it's going to be a long day. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Under fire. He's got the tight end. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The Trojans line up to punt it away. Wants to bring it back. Slips through the line. So Florida's offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. To the air on 1st down. Unloads to the right. And just too much on that pass. Too high, too wide, out of bounds, and incomplete.
I think when you go through these progressions as a quarterback, you want to find the right guy to throw to, obviously. I didn't think he would. I didn't think he was really that open. And listen, he sailed and he overthrew it, but I might have surveyed the middle of the field a little bit better there.
He uncorks one deep. And just not enough field to hold that one. It's incomplete.
And the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page on that last play. Timing has got to be so critical, especially when you're throwing the perimeter of the field. They just didn't have it there.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Finds his tight end. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating.
Hold on a minute. The offense still out there going for it in their own territory. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. They just keep firing. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab. It's ball. It's a makeable field goal from the 29-yard line. Let's see how aggressive they are on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for it all. Caught! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. Fielded in the end zone. It's Barber. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. All the way out to the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 15. They gave themselves room to operate with that first play. Now first down from the 37. The run inside. It's Jordan. They'll give him 4 on the pickup. It's 2nd and 6. Now on second down. Caught in the backfield. It's Bowman. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. Looking for a man. It's Mayaba. Fires to the wideout. Got him downfield. Dash down Trojans. Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house. The extra point here would tie the game.
And unbelievable timing with the quarterback and wide receiver. Get it to him in his hands, right on his frame where he can run after the catch and do some serious damage.
And that's why he's so dangerous, because of that ability after the catch. For these DBs in this game, you've got to tackle the reception, because if you don't get him down, he's taking it to the house.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
But it was a nice job in play calling too, David, just giving the quarterback some easy looks and reads so he could go out and execute.
And he knew exactly where to go with the football. Everything looked really, really easy. He was hot. The ball was coming at.
Makes the grab in their space. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29.
And how about this running back, man? Coming into the game, we knew he would be a focal point of this offense. But through the air, like not on the ground right now, they're finding ways to get him the football out in space to do some damage. And right now,
might have a chance. Good, solid pickup on that one. They got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
That's a really good-looking run. I tell you, it's not easy to start at the running back position for the Florida Gators. When you think of where they can recruit in the state of Florida and really nationally, they've got a lot of the best around the country in high school wanting to come play here. So it says a lot if you're RB1 in this offense, but this dude shows you why. Speed and playmaking ability all day long.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's ball. Snowed under by the defense.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he makes the play. It's intercepted. Bringing it back. Touchdown, USC. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick six.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
I love that play call by the offensive coordinator. Your quarterback just threw a pick six. You want to pick him right back up, right? So don't handcuff him. On the very first play of the next drive, let him throw the football to try to reestablish a rhythm and reestablish some confidence. Obviously, that one falls incomplete, but they need to get this guy back into a rhythm. The only way you do that is by throwing the ball.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
3rd and long situations are...
Guys, look at this. I'm surprised they're going to gamble and go for it here on 4th down. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Wheel of Fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
Tell you what, coaches catch heat a lot nowadays, especially on social media. I expect him to catch a lot of heat. 4th down.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there. Still a little ground cover. Pick up the 1st. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Here comes the heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
And a great job by the defense, dropping in zone coverage, all eyes on the quarterback, taking away the options, and then finally the pass rush gets home, gets him on the ground.
Finds a man in the middle. He stopped right at the 22, and that'll bring us to 4th down. On 4th and 7, analytics, gut feel, or maybe just wanting to keep the offense out there. They'll go for it. Oh, he dropped it just... He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the big fella.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just a short pass to the tight end. They bring him down after a gain of 7. It'll be enough for the 1st down, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. to throw on first down. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. So now it's second and long. Just keep slinging it. How about that catch? Diving grab along the left sideline.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line. And he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Dangerous throw there that's knocked down and incomplete. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
And he makes a completion there, set up and in business at the 20. The Trojans decide to use their first timeout. And they're really frustrated having to use that after giving up the first down. And the Gators will have it first and 10. Wants to go right back downfield. Looking to the end zone. It's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They were on the move, but two straight incompletions have them staring at 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Just enough time for one final play of the half. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. As the Gators head for the locker room by the watchful eye, that full Gator head. Let's check in with Kevin Connors at the half. And the Trojans will kick it off to start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down at the 16. Here comes the Gators offense, ready to go on the attack. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the second half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. He was thinking big return, didn't get that, but boy, did he. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Over to the right side, that's Wilson. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Breaks the tackle. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Complete to the right. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. The Trojans use their first timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way.
As a defense, you got to start reading the tea leaves, right? Like, what are they doing to try to attack me? That's back-to-back deep ball shots. This is an offense. They're trying to stretch the field. The defense has got to make sure they're paying attention.
And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Fires to the right. It's complete. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Got it. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now this offense will try to overcome that second down incompletion. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Wait just a second. They're leaving the offense on the field. They're going to go for it in this situation. Throws to the wideout. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. The Gators want to crank the tempo. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Another interception. This guy just can't find his own players. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. He'll take a deep shot here. And that one's too high, out of bounds, incomplete. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Snags it and he's open. He gets it past the first down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. The Gators come to the line with a new set of downs. Going to look downfield again. Fires to the wideout. And his fifth interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. Didn't really get a chance. To the air on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Brown. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Working on the right. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. And the Gators, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Finds the tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Short completion on first down, and here comes 2nd and 8. Back to pass. Looking to the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity. They've got it in field goal range, but they'll try to convert this 3rd and long from the 20. Fires into the end zone. And he throws another interception.
This is a